She pulled the fire alarm twice, claiming danger, but the judge wasn't convinced. What started as a housing complaint quickly turned into a courtroom warning.
All 3 cases. Two. Three cases.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
What do you think?
Okay, state your case. And Miss Melvin, can you hear me?
Yes, I
All right, state your name for me. Thank you. Okay, I'm almost afraid to ask, where are we?
Misuse, Your Honor.
Pardon?
We are having misuse, Your Honor.
Okay, what are these?
We have a few. I believe it was two occasions in which we pulled the fire alarm for not having heat in our unit.
Okay.
We also have a note on the door that we're not permitted entry for insect control for pest services, which was a important point in this case to continue that. And then we went in to assess the heat as she was concerned about it, and the unit is reading 85 degrees. So there's
sorry.
Unit is reading 85 degrees. There's no heat issue. So the fire alarms were not only unwarranted for fire, but also the concern in which complained about wasn't present.
Is that it?
That's what I have at this moment.
Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead.
One of the
State your name.
Melvin.
Okay.
She did pull the fire alarm occasion. She was in the bathroom. Turned on the fan, caught fire, blowing out some flames.
Okay. Did you report that then to the landlord? Okay. So that was on one occasion.
It was like 3 months ago. There was an electrical fire. No, 4 days or 4 weeks later, there was another electrical fire in the building of 508. This time.
Okay, so and council, what were the dates?
I'm talking about 11/27. Correct. 11/27 occasions that day.
Okay, so both happened on 27. So that's
11/27.
Hold on, find it.
And then 11/18.
okay. So 11/18 and 11.
I'm sorry.
20.
And 1/27.
Yes.
11/18 and 11/27.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have proofs that you'd like to see.
That what?
I have some proofs you'd like to see.
Well.
I'm offering you don't have to take it, Your Honor.
No, I know. Right. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is when the bathroom fan did whatever it did. That was not one of these 2 days.
No.
Okay. So then I'm gonna ask this. Why did you pull the fire alarm on the 18th and 27th?
Well, when I turned on the heat in the unit, it went poof. and my experience with the bathroom, I pulled the fire alarm, because it's right outside my door.
Okay, so
I expected the sink going to flame, and I didn't want it to get any bigger.
okay, let me ask this.
So what the,
Hang on. Are these gas furnaces?
No, they're, boiler system, boiler system, but there is an electrical fan in the system.
Got it. Okay. But there is a flame. All right. But you heard a sound. Right. And so because of that and the experience that you had with the bathroom, you pulled the fire.
no.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Did that occur on both occasions?
Yes.
So on both times you pulled the fire alarm. Did that because you heard that sound?
Well, they didn't come and didn't make an operating, so I have coming out of the heating unit. It didn't work. A little bit of, on the top of the filter was a little bit heat, but the whole unit did heat my apartment, didn't keep it warm. They called in some expert, I guess, a little kid, and he looked and said, oh no, it's fine.
Okay, but
when
they went to your unit, regarding the heat, they said your unit was at 85.
Well, was it a sunny day or was it a cloudy day?
Can I add?
Sure.
I know, when they were there, Renee told me that she wire alarm, so her furnace says works, the fan hasn't worked, so I'm assuming she heard that's what the fan is. When they were doing other tops, she set up the maintenance, very quite old fellow. Real nice fellow. He come out there and over, he flipped the low, he flipped the high times. He said that wasn't working, and his first call was to go get a thermostat, trying to set, they call it. Got it. Please, that's done.
So the unit, are you saying that there is not in the unit now?
If you put your hands on the wall, it's not, and students do not. The thermostat said they're down work in the wall.
Right.
Yeah. Switch turn that fan on or off, that's not working.
Okay, so the switch to turn the fan on is not working. You guys know anything about that? I mean, the thermostat's gonna do a couple of things. It's gonna, but okay.
Our units, it's heat or off.
Understand that. It's like
but here's the thing. What floor are you on?
Right.
Okay. So some of the heat that she's gonna receive are gonna be from units, other units. And so my only question would be, is her blower working?
According to our expert, yes.
Expert who?
Pro plumbing heating company
When did they go out?
They were there on 11 based on a invoice, the heating system was properly at time of assessment.
Okay.
The maintenance wasn't working.
When was that? The maintenance man.
Owners.
That was prior.
That was prior to that point. But on the 18th, somebody came out and said it's operating. Okay.
That is a note that I have.
There, mid up, belly up, nothing. A bit over.
Okay. But let's put it this way. They have somebody that less than a month ago saying that the heating's working. I'm going to assume the heating is working unless I see something else. I'm also going to indicate that if even if the heat is not working, and it is not an appropriate response to pull the fire.
He said not to fire alarm for those reasons.
Well, I don't understand, but it's a experience in the bathroom.
Okay.
No, that's my mind.
Okay, but here's the problem with that. Is that when you do something like that, it's not a true emergency where there is a fire or a threat of fire or a threat to somebody's life, then what ends up happening is you're pulling resources away from other activities or duties that the fire department to deal with.
I understand that, but I'm not that knowledgeable about heat and this and fire, all that. I'm 80 years old, I'm supposed to be nice and safe from home at home.
Okay, I understand that, but you can't be pulling fire alarm unless.
I will within the next time.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now there's the issue of insect control. Why'd you say they couldn't come to the unit? Why'd you put a sign up?
Well, the first point I can about 22 pounds of mouse poop.
Hey.
Well,
How am I to forget?
there's somebody doesn't come and pick up the dead mice. So I have to do that. And I take it down to the office and ask them what to do with it. Then the exterminator come, we put the box down, but we bring any traps. Like today came. And the last time he came was September, and they posted notes on the door yesterday that Pest was coming tomorrow, and there will be clean and it is mandatory. Mandatory means I have to be out of the apartment, which must have at least 4 hours. Clear out all your counters, items stored under the kitchen. Clear out the top of the refrigerator so the tech will let out. Which I did when I get over the mice poop. Remove all your sheets, covers, that's what comforters, pillow, and other covers on your mattress, and spring, including protective bed cover. It is not removed, technician will remove them. Tenant must stay out of that bedroom area for 4 hours. Remove all personal items from furniture. Couch, chair, for bed inspection only. If you have any questions, notify them. Well, with all this remodeling and removing stuff out of my apartment, the whole thing is a mess. It's going to take me about 6 months to be able to find stuff in my apartment. And this eviction posted the mice not there, because I haven't seen any mice in 2 weeks. And they don't come out and inspect my house and pick them up. But I go down there.
All right. But Melvin, here's the thing. The unit has to be treated for insects. Okay?
No.
It has to be treated. So you have to cooperate in that treatment. And the way that's going to happen is they are providing you what they need you to do so that the treatment can happen. Okay. So what you were reading to me was a pretty standard letter that tenants or notification tenants get at all the complexes that I think I hear I could almost mouth that list before you, as you were saying it. That's what has to be done to prepare the unit so that it can be treated.
Well, it was done 4 months earlier, when they came in, and all the stuff, and I had to pick up all the of the balcony. So I went through all that treatment.
But you can't just treat once, and that's it. It's a periodic kind of treatment that they have to do to make sure that there aren't these insects in the apartment. Okay? So that it's gonna happen more than once. And one of the reasons why they give you that notice of that list is so that you're aware of what you need to do so that when the treatment comes, they can just get their job done. You're out of unit, and they can move on and do what else they need to do.
Yeah, but all the stuff out of the kitchen, all the stuff is all over the place. Plus, where you put it, is you get off the stove, take it over there. Well, people, we're seniors.
I know.
So, since 2006, we never had that kind of treatment.
Okay, but that's a pretty standard treatment. Okay. If they weren't treating that way before, I'm not sure why they weren't, but that's a pretty standard treatment. All right. And the problem is, Ms. Melvin, is that they aren't able to treat it in that fashion. You actually end up in a situation where they may have to treat the place more frequently because if everybody doesn't cooperate in that process.
But they just my apartment for 3 months. They're coming in this, and they're coming in and bring the mouse traps and that. I just went through it for 3 months.
Yes.
As she did have an issue, she's gonna be having it for a while.
Pardon?
She did have an issue with mice. She's gonna be having treatment for a while.
Correct.
Don't come back.
Right.
It's the mice and any other insects got in where the mice got it. Yes. It's a long process, and it is bothersome. We understand. It's going to be every 2 weeks for a while because she did have an issue.
That's doing this for 2 months.
Okay, but
And like come in. So the coming the last 4 weeks.
so the current treatment plan is every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, yes, sure.
Okay, so when is the next treatment?
It was supposed to be today.
And it didn't happen.
And it didn't happen, but she put it on her door saying she denies entry. So then it's going to be in another two-ish, probably.
Right. No, that's not what the whole note said. The whole said, I need new poison boxes and new, the mouse traps. So I put them in that, and I talked to him, and he's going to bring new ones. So I'm already following instruction. So he
Okay. Here's the thing, Miss Melvin. And I don't want to have to do this because it won't necessarily do anybody any good. But you're going to need to let them into your unit every 2 weeks.
No problem there. But right now, first they moved all my stuff out of our house. I got boxes. I don't even know what boxes was. So he's gonna come in and probably follow the boxes. Because I had to clear everything off my balcony because I plants. My whole balcony is empty now. Who's gonna reimburse that money that went out the door?
Okay, that I don't know the answer.
All
I know.
All the stuff that was removed. There weren't any boxes that were removed. So I got stuff over here, and then the safe coming, oh, it's not 32 inches from that. Well, so 32 inches from that, that's created by the other manager. When she decided to move my bookcase to that side.
I recall this.
The bookcase over here, then put the couch next to the bookcase, so all of a sudden the space from here to the window, it's 32 inches.
Your Honor,
How can that to do
Standard,
no, we're supposed to be safe seniors living.
Okay, hold on a moment.
That's a city standard, that's not. We have to follow.
32 inches. Yeah.
What's the third?
Well,
It's basically gonna be a hallway between things. So it's about 32 inches minimum hallway.
What's holding the thirst?
I think she doesn't have pathways that are 32 inches, or there's 32 inches from some item. So, for example, if you had a furnace, you need to have things can be closer, I think 32 inches to that furnace.
Why
Other ingresses and egresses. So.
And it's
Pardon?
It's 36.
Yeah. I was gonna say when I was hearing 32, I thought it was 3 feet.
Yeah, 36. It was adopted by the city, and Your Honor, she stated before, she's the one that called the city out to the inspector unit. The city found this, not us.
What?
What? That she was failing to provide a minimum of 36 inches throughout the unit, every window by those adopted by the city building inspector decided that, not us.
Okay.
We have to call the building that says.
I have pictures of the apartment.
Okay, well, I get that, but
Are you saying storage?
I'm not saying that. We haven't been able to go in and inspect the she denied the pest situation. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying she was saying 32 inches, presenting it like previous manager, and I was clarifying that it wasn't management at all. In fact, the city building code, which we are
the city building code requires that there be certain clearances. And it's typically 3 feet.
Clearance. The approval of the previous manager.
Pardon?
That was so you did the previous.
Correct. But here's the thing. That it while there may be these periodic inspections, those clearances have to exist at all times.
Okay.
So it's an issue. I mean, quite frankly, the way that this works is you realize this happens to places. The inspection happens, they clear it to 36, and then quite frankly, just the reality of tenants, they will move that stuff back. I mean, but when the inspection happens, the clearance needs to be there.
No. It's been hard to see. It tells you once you have George, then all of a sudden this what now comes up. You have this. Well, why don't you think that proof when you move in?
Okay, but let's. I can't go back to the time to check.
I know.
All right. So what I gotta do is deal with what we have right now. All right. But in terms of the approximate 3 feet, right now, my understanding is the inspection hasn't happened. So I'm not sure it's right to deal with at this point, because I don't know that you're necessarily in violation of that. So I'm not gonna deal with it. So I just need I need you to allow The insect treatment.
Allow what?
The treatment for pest control treatment. I need you.
There's no problem, because I told them, if I put this.
Yeah, but you can't, Miss Melvin. If they're going to come today, you can't then put a sign saying you can't come in today.
Well, I took back all the dirt stuff in there, on the front door. And I talked to the fellow, and I said, I need new protection, the poison and then new mouse traps. So you say, bring it.
Still need to treat it from the bugs. They still need to treat it from the bugs.
Well, I need Bob.
No, you don't. It's
I've been there 16 years, I had
Well, they're trying to make sure that you don't end up with it.
Pardon me?
They're trying to make sure that you don't end up with it. Sometimes, Miss Melvin, it's not necessarily you. It could be another unit, it could be whatever, but you've got to comply in treatment, okay?
And
Okay, no problem.
And once there's like the mice or other things, there's a way that they're getting in.
Correct.
Opportunity for other insects to the same way the mice.
Okay.
The
mice come to the wall.
I know.
Also the walls.
So another floor too.
Yeah, but they.
I know.
They might be flying. I don't know. Look, people. I just.
Some of the mice come to the walls. I bought tape to keep it sealed, so they don't come out. I spent about 40 bucks at the hardware store sealing them up so they don't come up, because the doesn't use that.
Okay. So here's what I'm doing.
I even picked up mice at the whole city hall.
So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. There's the next inspection or treatment would be the 19th, and then there would be one. Is it going to be January 2nd then?
There's a next inspection. Where?
Let me look at the phone. Sorry.
Oh, she is. Okay. I didn't see. Miss Young?
Yes.
Miss Young, you have your hand raised. I see you now in Zoom. My staff know I was monitoring my screen.
Okay, are you able to hear me?
Yes, we are, ma'am.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Your Honor. Yes, I do have a question.
Sure.
In regards to adult protective services and our involvement with Mel came to our attention because she was at risk of being evicted. We've been working with Ms. Melvin since August 28th, to be exact. I've been to her apartment several times. I've spoken with her. I've spoken with management. She also has resources through the Housing Bureau for Seniors. Adult Protective Services is not servicing Ms. Melvin at this point. The service that we were attempting to provide to Ms. Melvin was provided to her by her son. Her investigation is still open with us. My question is, I can't close out this investigation until I know that Miss Melvin is no longer at risk for eviction. So she's kind of just, we've been kind of just sitting in the corner waiting to find out the outcome.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like an outcome is going to happen anytime soon. It's Miss for eviction, and at this point it's just an issue. It just sounds like it's not APS worthy at this point. I'm not sure what we're doing here.
Well, let me, can I stop you for a moment? And let me just explain part of that. I hear you because you also have to understand that for me, I started with one case involving a condition on our balcony. And so that was the original case. Subsequent to that, then another case was filed before we finished the balcony case. And another case was filed involving other issues which could lead to termination. And I think that one,
Termination and then
the health hazard.
What was the hell?
Hold on. I'm just trying to explain why we're like almost well, we're not a year down the road, but we're ways down the road. So maybe certainly from any outside agency attempting to try to assist somebody. I think for you, you're looking at it like this thing started at this point, and now we're way down here, and it looks like it's not going anywhere. And that's because there are different targets. So then when we're dealing, and also appreciate this. So then when we were dealing with the health and safety issues, other issues regarding the balcony came back up. So I couldn't even close that case. And so it's just that we have these three cases all kind of filed at different times that just extended and place her at a risk for eviction. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does. But from a APS standpoint, is she is she safe? Is she vulnerable? It's going into something so much bigger. From an APS standpoint, she appears to be safe. She's not vulnerable from our perspective. This seems like a landlord tenant issue.
I think so. Look, that's probably a good point. I would have to say if I'm looking at it from that standard, I would think that she is not vulnerable at this moment to eviction. I would attribute that in great part because of her son coming along and certain assistance being provided to get things done. All right. Now, in saying that, I'm not predicting the ultimate outcome of the cases, but I get what you're saying. I mean, you're trying to deal with seniors that are at risk, serious risk of eviction, and other sort of bad things occurring to them in their housing, and it.
It's just
I would say this at this point. As long as her son, as long as progress can be made, I would place her into a different category than that of vulnerable. Does that help you without me breaking a ruling?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I will consult with my superiors as well because this is an investigation that is not an investigation any longer. It's just kind of waiting on an outcome.
And I get it because frankly, even as a case itself, it's not a case that. It's not my typical case. It's just I get these layers added on, and it's trying to sort of manage a circumstance here that So I hear you. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I understand. Your Honor.
Okay.
So
Go ahead. What were you gonna?
will consult with my superiors to see if it's necessary for me to continue participating in these hearings. And also, if we can move forward with an investigation closure, as it doesn't seem that Miss Melvin is at any type of imminent risk for harm.
I would have to agree with that. And the main it's just it's like every time I'm getting here, there's something else. But it's not.
And we were going to talk conditional today.
What'd you say?
We wanted to talk conditional today. We wanted to talk terms to push conditional finish it.
Right. So. Right.
That is where we are. However, we just kind of keep having these.
Correct.
That we have to deal with and ignore. While we're in court, it's like.
Right. So. I don't know if you heard that or not, but what buddy is looking for is a conditional dismissal with certain things laid out. If I were still on the first case, I could lay out myself specific things that need to be done. However, it moves. And so we've got to sit down and try to figure it out once we can get things sort of stabilized, put together a conditional dismissal. So and that's where I'd like to head. But every time I get here, we kind of head down some other path. And I'm going to let you know so you can have the opportunity to certainly speak to your superiors about closing the case. And while I appreciate why you might have to do that, it has been a comfort to me that you have been here. And I do really mean that because it's one of those things of just as we're trying to sort it through. You hear different things where there might be certain things that may be needed than the court would. So that's where we are.
Okay.
And folks, here's what I'm intending on doing is I want to get two of these
The
past inspections, and then I want to set this for a final conference so I can hopefully close my 3 cases.
Right.
With a conditional order dismissal.
So, Your Honor, we do believe that if the second pest control is open that day. If they're not, it would be the 9th.
The 9th. Okay. So what's my day after the 16th? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Yes. Tuesday the 16th at 9 a.m. I'm gonna want.
Are we talking December or
I'm talking January.
I was Friday.
Thank you. So what would it?
First day after 9 be a date, January 20th.
The 2020. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set January 20th. All right. So on that day, rather than have these numerous hearings going saying we're going to do X, I'm going to order at this time with the jury to comply with all pest extermination services and inspection.
Okay, you said that because I'm totally.
When they are coming to spray for bugs, all right, and insects, you are to cooperate in that process.
What?
You are to cooperate with that process. Okay. I don't want any more notes on the door that they can't come in.
It's the first time.
I know. It's the first time. and it's gonna be the last.
I said you couldn't come in, when you release the new stuff, you couldn't come in and post it.
Okay, all right.
It's a whole.
So then, here's what we're gonna do on the 20th. Because I have the same feeling as Miss Young. At some point, this has to end.
And Your Honor, by that point, you will be able to reinstall.
And the city will be able to reinstall. So what I'm hoping is, at that point, Ms. Melvin, just listen to me. At that point, I'm gonna take whatever issue I have, whatever information I have, and I'm gonna fashion a remedy contained in the conditional order dismissal. You understand? So whatever issues you have between now and then, you bring them, and then I'm just gonna make a decision as to how we're gonna handle it, how it's gonna be handled in the future.
So do you want me to draft one and then see what we're thinking, the terms that we're thinking?
Yes, you can draft one that has the terms, but
No, I
you know, what I'm saying is, had I done this before, it wouldn't have included don't fire up. Right. So because that hadn't happened. So I don't know what's going to happen now in January 20th. But anything, and that goes for both sides. Whatever issues the plaintiff has, bring them. I'm going to just make a call on it. Ms. Melvin, bring to me whatever issues you have. We'll look at it, and I'm going to make a decision on it. It would probably be my goal that when everybody walks out, I have a conditional order dismissal and nobody is happy.
Who is she with?
Who is who with? She's with adult protective.
That's the levels to extortion.
That was the state of Michigan?
Yes. With the federal marshal.
What? I thought it was this card.
All right. Okay. I don't know who came out, Melvin. If federal marshals came out, you're way more than it.
Right.
We need a time for January 20th.
That's at 9 a.m.
What did I do?
What do you mean? What did you do?
I don't
Miss Melvin. No federal marshals are coming.
That has nothing to do with us.
All right. Miss.
I'm calling on the Lord.
Okay.
Hold on. Did you come out? You came out all the boxes with the workers, right?
Yes, sir. That was me.
You can
We spoke with Miss Melvin after the last court hearing. And then, two hearings back. We made arrangements for our resources to come out to assist with packing and to move things around. It did not happen that day. It did not happen that day because Miss Melvin was not ready for us to proceed with that project. And at that point, that was when I called you, Mr. Melvin, for your help. And you've been consistently doing things.
Okay, Miss Ramos, let's listen.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, Melvin. Hold on. Did nothing. Miss Melvin. All right, so here's what's gonna happen, Miss Melvin. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see you in January 20th. Okay. Maybe there's something said for it being that day. Okay. We'll see you that day at 9 o'clock. We're gonna get this all hammered out so that everybody knows how things are gonna work. Okay. Miss Melvin, what did I tell you before? You don't need to get worried about this. Nothing's gonna happen until I say it's gonna happen. I haven't said it. I made you that promise at the beginning. I'm gonna keep my promise. Okay. All right. Anything else? Not gonna ask. I'm done.
We're done.
All right.
You're done.
Okay.
Appreciate you, Your Honor.
Thank you, folks. Ms. Young,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Can I take a few, just.
Yes, you can leave it with my staff. All right.
Yeah, let's see.